Okay, not to make a shirtless video about a comic book series late at night with bad lighting, but okay, so I think Stormfront is going to turn out to be Homelander's mom, which is a weird thing because they've had sex, but my theory for this, it kind of starts because in the comics, Stormfront or Homelander was a clone of Stormfront, but then in the TV series he seems to be a clone of Soldier Boy. And in season, I think it was 2 or 3, Soldier Boy talked about, hooking up with Liberty, and who ends up being Stormfront. So I think it's going to also be a weird twist because it plays on Homelander's, like, severe mommy issues because all his sexual relationships, or a lot of them, he likes to be, like, in that dude that was a clone, he made him turn into his only mother figure he's ever had. And he liked to just sit and drink breast milk. And now that, the firecracker or whatever that's his, like, new thing, is just sitting and drinking her breast milk. So it is what it is. And, but I think it's going to be a weird, like, twist on some Freudian shit where he's sexually attracted to his mother, and it's going to turn out that he, like, slept with his own mom. I think when Liberty, Stormfront, hooked up with Homelander, that was to obtain the seed. And, like, because the fact that he's stronger, I think, okay, so that lady, I don't know her name, but that lady from where Homelander just slaughtered a bunch of people. See, I could have done this and scripted it like a normal YouTuber, but this is more like we're at a party drunk together and I'm explaining this to you, which is more fun than a better scripted YouTube video. I think the lady that ended up in the bad room when he went down to where he was, like, kept his whole life and where he lasered Marty's dick off, that lady said that he was a problem and he, like, came out of the womb floating and that he wrecked the womb. I think that's not true at all. I think she was just lying to say that, to hide something from him, to fuck with him. That lady just seemed like a fucking liar. She seemed like to lie about a lot of things. She seemed manipulative. I think it's going to be that actually Stormfront held him and gave birth to him because she was the only, like, she could survive his laser blast. She wanted him to laser her tits. She could have definitely housed Homelander, and the fact that he was the only people that could remotely stand up to Homelander was Soldier Boy or Stormfront, and I think that it was them that she held the embryo of Soldier Boy, and he became stronger than both of them. And that's my theory, is that Stormfront is going to turn out to be Soldier Boy's, like, had a baby with Soldier Boy, and Stormfront is going to turn out to be Homelander's mom. And it's going to, again, play on, like, the Freudian shit of, like, oh my god, that guy fucking is so sexually attracted to his mom. I don't know, man. Like, something about the scene in season 3 where, Soldier Boy was talking about how his dad thought he was a fucking disappointment. And then a couple episodes later, Homelander, Soldier Boy could have rode off into the sunset and ruled the fucking world with his son. And Homelander said, "I'm you." And he, like, kind of snapped. And he went into a weird mode. And he's like, "And you're a fucking yeah, you are me. You're a fucking disappointment." Man, if one thing could show generational trauma better than that. And at the same time, I think Billy Butcher is the polar opposite of Homelander. They're basically the same person. Billy Butcher has, like, severe father issues, while Homelander has severe mother issues. And they're both men. And they're both leaders of their respective groups. And I just think they're so interested by each other. And I think Homelander will never kill Billy Butcher because he's simply amused by Butcher, and Butcher is a fresh of air compared to all the people that are around him, all the fucking yes men that are around him. And he won't be the one to kill him, if anything. They do have a lot of interests, one being Ryan. They want to see Ryan do well. And I honestly would say that they ride off in the sunset together, not as, like, some homosexual partners, but they are both deeply disturbed people. And it is something, the fact that when Butcher took Temp V, he had very similar powers to Homelander. They are the same person, with different upbringings, so they became very different people. So yeah,